We just have to take the punches as we're giving them and adapt with change as best we can, and hope it'll be better next year. Is what my granddaddy always said. We've had 2 years with a really, really wet spring going into planting and made it late.
Good morning, everyone. Get everything shared over here. Who's about to lead off on the comments? There's nobody over there yet. Share group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, then. We got leading us off this morning. Christy, Phillip, Chelsea, Dale, Phillip again. Yeah, it is a dark morning. Let's see here. Who's I looking for? It is dark. I've started what I expect to be a very heated debate over on Facebook about spring forward versus fall back. We'll see how that goes. Which do you prefer? You like this one? She spoke like she liked this one. This one. Let's see here. Yeah, mark it. I was over here to do something specific. You ever just start to do something and just you lose it? Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happened right there. I was over here to do something I felt like it was important.
Do you remember?
Yeah. It just hit you, you know? Let's see here. It is dark. Yes. Makes it a little more. I'm there for a couple weeks. I was getting pretty good sunrise views on my way into work.
You can still get them.
I didn't get one today.
You just gotta wait a little longer.
You guys need to push the morning show back. We're gonna coincide the start of the morning show with whenever the sun's rising. From here on out. That's what we're gonna do. Morning, JC. How's things over in McMinnville? And come over there soon. Visit some of my McMinnville friends. They love me over there.
Yeah.
They love me. All right, guys. You ready to do this thing? Well, I am. Let's see here. Good Monday morning to you, everybody. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Our first show since the time change. Everybody's dragging out of bed a little bit this morning because it doesn't feel like 6:30. It feels like about 5:30 right now. But we're going to do our best to power you through for the next 2 hours. Thanks to Dr. Van Winkle, one of the finest surgeons that ever was. And we have him right here in southern Middle Tennessee, 482 Interstate Drive, right across the street from Unity Medical Center. That's Dr. James Van Winkle. Got a busy show. We got weekend catching up. We read the kids on Friday. That's going to provide some entertainment for you guys. We're going to doing Holly things on Friday. We'll talk about that. Stupid silly stat. Name that movie today. Also, your birthday is around 8 o'clock. We're celebrating Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthday. So call those in anytime throughout the show live on air. We'll do some shout outs at 728-1320. Let's get a quick weather check for you out there. Going to continue our mild temperatures. 57 degrees right now. We are headed for a high today of 75 degrees. Slight chance of an afternoon shower, 30% chance, and overnight tonight around 60. And we have a little bit more of a chance to bring tonight, a 70% chance. And there's a chance for storms later in the week. We're going to keep you in the loop there. And also, I think the first winter, so to speak. I put that in air quotes. Winter. Was that Redbud? I think that's coming. We'll talk about that. That's probably closer to Thursday. Okay, so we'll get into that in just a few minutes. But first, before we do any of those things, let's fade down the music and let's welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and the president of Peterson Media Group. She is by far the looks in this side of this studio. She is the past chairman of the board of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. She is our master juggler, our chief photographer, the knower of all things Play-Doh, the tennis pro, the banana beater, the pamphlet maker. She is the cobbler gobbler. She is Holly. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to everybody. It's going to be a good one. Where's my music? Ah!
Smooth.
Well, that was anticlimactic. There it is. Golly. Just pushing the wrong buttons. Now, happy Monday to you, everybody.
Turn the quiet up. Turn the noise down.
Yeah. Yeah. Morning, James, Brian, Marty.
Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke.
What happened to that? Well, our music's broken. So how about that? Just turned off. I don't know what happened, but it just turned off. What a way to start Monday.
The radio did not want to play that song
And
today.
No.
They were like, I don't think so.
You got, what is the matter with that thing? Okay, well, no, but there it is. I'm done. Turn it
Wow,
off.
This is going.
Well, this is
going well.
well. I don't know. Maybe it's not wanting to wake up.
Stop trying to force it to happen. It don't just leave the. We can just do our thing here.
It'll play what I tell it to play, Holly.
Yeah.
I will not let the machines dictate to me how we operate stuff. All right. Tail was pretty excited that we were playing that. I was too, and then ruined it. So anyway, all right. Comings and goings, I guess. Straight into it. I don't even got time to even play my music. I feel like something should be playing in the background. Don't you think so?
I don't know who Ribbit Dale is, but he wants you to play Morgan.
I'm not going to play Morgan. I am going to play Paul Simon. Just because I need something in the background. That's completely opposite direction of where we were headed to start the show, but I need music. It's for Brandy. All right. We have I got our first hometown sports series broadcast of the spring tonight. Westwood Middle School softball will be on Thunder.
5 o'clock
5 o'clock over at Westwood
versus Cascade.
Yes, I'll be on the call for that one. So I'm excited about that. Look forward to seeing the Lady Rockets in action. And you can hang out with me over at Westwood Middle School or listen in starting at 5 o'clock. Coming up, other things of note. We officially crossed the spring forward threshold over the weekend. So I hope everyone is adjusting well. We stayed up later last night, like we promised.
We said we would, and we did. And the fact that
Till 9:15.
we took that nap so late. Last night I was trying to fall asleep, and I'm
Ruined
like,
my sleep.
why did I nap after 3 o'clock?
I can't
Why
believe-
would I do that?
I can't believe she did it. I was shocked.
I was
when
just
she
like,
said,
I'm just going to lay here on the couch, maybe give it a little 15, 20-minute cat nap. And I napped for...
well, but she said, go get my pillow. Like, you take a 15-minute cat nap without your bed pillow. I couldn't believe it. When
go get my pillow.
I
I'm
got
about to
home
nap.
and she said, I'm going to take a little nap on the couch. Go get my pillow off the bed. And so I'm like, that's odd. It was like 4 o'clock for her to nap this late. And we paid for it last night because we napped
Yeah.
for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then we could not fall asleep last night. So it was no good.
It was one of those naps where I woke up and I thought I was in bed and late for work. I was like,
Dana said she took a 3-hour nap after church.
good night.
The time change messes with people, messes with you. I didn't used to care, and then I was all about the spring forward, and then now as I've gotten older, I prefer to fall back because I like to sleep. But now I'm just that old curmudgeon who's just like, leave it alone. Stop messing with the time. I think Christy had a good idea previously. She said, just split it. Do 30 minutes one way and leave it there.
Yeah.
And leave it forever.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Because if you say, well, we're going to leave it, well, the kids get on school, it's going to be dark when they get on the bus. Get them
These
a flashlight,
kids need
man.
to toughen up.
Get them a flashlight.
They need to toughen up.
Yeah. But it's dark right now, ain't it? Are they getting on the bus? I don't know. But let's make a 30-minute adjustment and leave it. I don't need it to be daylight at 9:15 in June. Jessica said, I wish I could have napped. We had a science project due. Nothing like waiting till the last minute, Jessica. We are 11 days away from spring break, though. So that's something for everybody to rejoice in. Just 11 days before a little spring break for everybody. And 12 days away from the official start of spring, although we've determined spring has started. And I didn't mention it, but I should have. We are 5 days away from Party on the Patio this Saturday at Common John Brewing Company. Going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day. They're going to have green beers, Irish beers, and it's going to be Holly, the crowd this year is going to be nuts. You want to hear the weather? It's going to be 73 and sunny on Saturday. Like, it is going to be nuts down there. Over $1,000 in prizes, live music, big fun.
Come hang out with me.
And Holly's going to be there.
I'm still on the fence about if I'm going to wear a costume or not. I kind of don't wanna because it's going to be so nice.
No, don't wear.
And
costume.
I'm like,
just wear your duck stuff.
What if it's not in time?
Well, then I don't know. But our sister station, 93.9 The Duck, will be there from 1 to 3. We'll have some goodies for you.
I got
some free
little
goodies.
lucky duckies.
Yeah, we got some free goodies. And then, of course, there's a lot of Common John things happening as well. So y'all mark your calendars for Saturday. Duck will be there now from 1 to 3, and then 3 to 7 will be Party on the Patio. And if I get there at 1, you might want to catch me before 3. That's a couple hours to get pre-gamed up,
Maybe the morning show mafia can come down there.
Yeah, heck yeah, y'all come down and
hang out with us.
It's gonna be a good time. And shout out to one of our great folks who work with us, Court Steer, who has jumped in and volunteered to take the Saturday middle school softball game on the radio. Because I was going to go from the coaches show from 10 to 11, and then go from there.
What he means by that,
I'm explaining right now.
Hang on. When he goes in to do one of these, he's got to take all his equipment out and set it up and sound check and then take it all back down. It's not like he can go in and do something real quick on the radio and then leave again. It's a process.
It takes a minute. Yes, it is a process, and it's tedious, I guess is the word. So I have the coaches show Saturday morning at 10. So I still have that, but I was going to do that, then jump over to Coffee Middle Softball at 1, get off the air there, and then run over to Party on the Patio about 3:30. I think Steer's going to get that softball game for me, so I can just...
Not all heroes wear capes.
Head over and hang out with you guys, and then I think he's going to come see us after the game.
Nice.
Yeah,
well, yeah, everybody should.
I'm going to pay him in spirits. Anyway, so that's just some of the things going on. I know there's a lot of other stuff. I know there was archery tournament in town this past Saturday. We got some coverage over on our website, thunder1320.com. Softball was in action over the weekend. We got coverage over there. So, and we got a busy week of broadcasting this week. We got high school or middle school, Westwood Middle School softball tonight, high school baseball tomorrow night, although that game may be changed. We got high school softball on Wednesday. I got Westwood soccer on Friday. And then middle school softball on Saturday. So a lot of things going on as we really ramp up our spring sports coverage. And also, heads up for everybody who wants to play some fun March Madness bracket busting stuff. We should have signups for that starting later today or tomorrow. So heads up on our website, thunder1320.com. We will let you know about it. We'll also post it on our socials. Of course, Selection Sunday is not until this Sunday, and the tournament starts next week. But you can go and get signed up, get your spot reserved in our bracket. And a big thanks to Heritage South Community Credit Union for making that happen. All right. That's all the things I got, Holly. What do you have?
National days. Got some good ones today, actually.
You work on that, and I'm going to work on the music.
It's not like spray tan day. It's a good one. It's National Napping Day because you're going to need it after getting up so early.
Mm-hmm.
You basically got up an hour earlier than you normally do today. So each year, National Napping Day recognizes our need to Or need the day.
Oh, what's happening
A
over there?
hip.
Liberty Bibberty. What are you doing?
I'm going to read it exactly like it says. It's not me. It's worded weird. National Napping Day recognizes our need the day following the return of daylight savings time. So
We have a need to nap the day after daylight savings time. And it
recognizes our need the day following the return. Okay, so I guess it's worded correctly.
It recognizes
and
our
I
need
can't read.
to nap. There we go.
There's no nap.
Oh,
It doesn't say
yeah,
that.
but it doesn't need to say that.
I would just maybe a comma or something.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's keeping count of your mess ups over here on the cameras. Good job, everybody. One.
Why is this a thing? Not only does observance encourage a nap, it reminds us that there's no shame in taking one either. And I always feel shame.
She does, and she won't even tell me she's going to nap.
I try to
And then I will
to get a
call.
secret nap in right fast.
I go to text her, and she's put her phone on Do Not Disturb. I know she's napping,
I just hope that you don't text me during that time frame.
and because it shows, it says Holly's notifications are silenced right now. So I'm like, she's taking a nap. Why didn't she tell me?
Because I don't want you to know. I feel guilty. I
What-
just
but we are how many years into marriage now, and you still do not. I said, I don't care. I don't care. Take a nap. And enjoy yourself. Go home and take a nap while I'm working. Do
no.
it.
I think it's because I know with you, it's like I know I can enjoy a good thing because you're gonna come in and just ruin it.
That's not accurate.
Yeah, it is.
I love when you get a good nap. I love when you're happy, and all
You'd
the
be like,
things.
oh, must be nice. You'll tell everybody on the radio the next day, I worked until 7. Holly napped, and I'm like, I don't
I'm-
even want to nap.
I'm gonna say
I
it
do.
anyway.
I do want to nap. All right. I just
Well, the
made it to
napping
one.
is pretty impossible at our house.
It's like the world knows I'm trying to nap.
And it doesn't let her. Like, even if it's not anything in our house, like she finally gets good to sleep.
I'm like, no one's home.
no one's home.
The dog is snoozing. He's sleeping heavy. I know.
Everybody's, yeah,
I'm
everybody's
like, all
asleep.
right, this is going to be a good little nap.
And then here comes the FedEx driver,
Yeah.
and the driveway alarm
dong.
goes off. Yeah, and then make sure to take a nap earlier in the day because we know the FedEx driver doesn't come until later, and it's good, and it's gonna be great. And falling asleep. Oh, the neighbor rings the doorbell. Oh, the neighbor bought a new siren. What are they doing with that? Just random stuff. Oh, they're planting corn next to the house. Here comes a tractor.
Just the most random
Yeah.
things ever.
Mhm.
Okay, it's National Meatball Day.
All
You've
right.
been meatballed.
That only works if you've seen The Office.
You've been meatballed. It's not clear how the day got started, but who can resist the idea of celebrating National Meatball Day?
Not a big fan of meatballs.
All right, he wants me to tell y'all what kinds of meatballs you can eat today. Spaghetti and meatballs, Swedish meatballs. Oh, what about the SNL clip? The Schweddy,
Oh, there's that one.
the Schweddies. Meatball pizza, turkey meatballs, lamb meatballs, porcupine meatballs made with rice.
Porcupine.
Porcupine. I guess you put rice in the meatball, and then those are the porcupine. Anyhow, I'm not going to read meatballs off to you. You know what a meatball
No,
is.
keep reading off the different kind of meatballs, please. This is good radio. People on their way to work are like, this is what I'm here for.
I want you all to know that I have never had any professional radio training.
Neither of us have.
It's,
Is it neither or neither?
I say neither.
Envelope.
I have a friend who says
Certainly an envelope.
envelope.
That's certainly not it.
Just put it in a little envelope and leave it in the desk. What? It's National Crab Meat Day.
Okay, I'm gonna get behind that.
Yes, you don't even eat crab meat.
But I will. I've had stuffed crab. I like that.
I love crab legs. Some folks say it's too much work for a
The
little
crab
bit of
legs
meat,
is too much work.
but it's about when you can get that leg cracked just right, and it disconnects from the tendons and everything, and it slides out in one like hot whole piece,
yeah,
and you stick it in that
she'll show
butter.
me. She'll put you. Look here. Look what I got.
It's oh golly.
I'm like, well, I'm glad you got a couple of bites to eat because I just spent $78 on it. So I'm glad that you're getting something to eat there.
It's National Barbie Day.
Brian wants to know what kind of crab we're allowed to have today. Just like the meatballs, like all the different kinds of crab, please.
Snow crab, king crab, blue crab.
All the crabs.
National Barbie Day celebrates
It's also STD Awareness Day. Unrelated note.
How do you know that?
I just made that up.
Oh.
There we go.
I get it. Was that a joke, Bobby? All right. We're talking about Barbie. Celebrates the iconic toy that premiered on this day in 1959. I played with Barbies a lot longer than I probably should have. But
When did you stop?
I don't know. I don't need to release it, but I just want to admit that.
When did you stop playing with Barbies, Holly?
I will never tell you.
Holly, just tell
My
everybody.
mom would go to yard sales and people would be selling just suitcases full of Barbies. And she cannot pass up a good deal on toys. Like we got nieces and nephews, little from ages 2, 3 to
13,
20,
yeah.
So she has an entire room at her house full of toys that she's like picked up at yard sales because she thinks the kids will like play with them. So I had hundreds of Barbies, and I would try to get my brother to play Barbies with me. He was the closest one to my age.
Yes.
And he'd be like, I'll play Barbies with you, but first you play Ninja Turtles with me. Well, I liked playing the Ninja Turtles too. Suitcases full of Ninja Turtles and even the bad guys and all the little accessories that came with it. It was just, we would play, and then it was time for my brother to play Barbies with me. And he would act like they were wrestlers and pick Barbie up. Ken would pick Barbie up and spin her and throw her off the bed. And he was not fun.
Well, that's what you get for playing with him first. It was opposite with our kids when they would do the promise game. Where you play with me and I promise to play with you.
Yeah.
The girl one would get the boy one to play her games first.
And then he would want to go outside and play football or something. And she'd be like, no.
And she just wouldn't do it.
We'd have to make her. We'd have to be like, you're going to go outside and play with your brother.
Not that she did it poorly. She just wouldn't do it. She's like, no, I'm just not going to do it. And we're like, buddy, you got to stop letting her do that to you.
Yeah, don't trust her.
And it still happens, I think. And he's almost 21.
She was cold at a restaurant most recently, and
we don't go out to eat together.
He takes it because he's the sweetest dude, and he takes his sweatshirt off to give it to her so she can wear it. And I'm telling you, my brother would never have done that to me, or for me, I should say. But anyway, she got food
and 5 minutes later
and makeup all over his hoodie.
Yeah.
He came back to me and he was like,
look what she did.
Look at my hoodie. And I was like, why do you
but not even 5 minutes later, after she got the hoodie and was satisfied, he got food. He wanted some of her food, and she was like, no.
She told him no, and he goes, did you just tell me no, that I can't have some of your food
that you're getting on my hoodie
while you're being kept warm from the hoodie I gave you just now?
I know.
And she was like, oh yeah, you're right.
You can have one fry here. Yeah. It's pretty funny. He's like, I want one of those fries or a wing or something she had. And she was like, no, it's mine. So yeah,
you think he'd learn, but
it's the same thing that's been happening since he was 5. He played Barbies. She didn't play football.
And then, I'd have family members that would give Barbies that were in the cases, like special holiday Barbie with the big, beautiful dress. And you didn't open her. But I'd shut my bedroom door and I'd pull her out of the package and I'd take all the zip ties off and I would play with her. And then I would put her back in the box and put her back on my shelf.
Holly.
Yeah, I could not resist. She looked too pretty in the box, and she's a toy after all. She's a toy.
The more I hear stories from your childhood, the more
she never went back in the box the same way. Like the hair was always didn't lay right.
Looked like that doll's been getting out and playing when we're not home. The more stories I hear about your childhood, the more the things the girl has done growing up makes sense.
Well, the apple doesn't.
Like you think raising makes a
far.
difference, but I don't think it does. I think it's all wired in. I think it's pre-wired. They do the same things.
I guess. Yeah, you're probably right.
I am right. Thank you. I am right. Okay. Anything else here?
I got word of the day.
No. Let's get it.
Panache. Panache. It's a noun. It's a flamboyant, stylish, and confident manner. Panache. I do not have very much panache. A flamboyant, stylish, and confident manner.
She has no panache. None. All right, we got more morning show. What happened on Friday when we read to the kids at New Union? I'm just here to tell you, Holly nearly got herself arrested. So we'll tell you about that in just a minute. We've got plenty of morning show. Let's get you a full weather forecast. Going to be an interesting week. I need you guys to pay attention, Holly, to the weather forecast.
Yeah.
High today, going to be nice, 75 degrees, sun and clouds mixed. By this afternoon, we do have a 30% chance of a thunderstorm popping up. Okay. Overnight tonight, low of 60, but a 70% chance of a thunderstorm. Tuesday, 70% chance of rain, maybe a thunderstorm, high of 77. Wednesday, heads up on Wednesday, 78 for your high, a 50% chance of showers. Could see a severe storm roll through on Wednesday. Keep your eyes on that. Wednesday night, a 90% chance of rain, low of 39, and that's a prerequisite to Thursday. 54 for your high on Thursday. So there is our first quote unquote winter of the spring season. Redbud winter, is it?
Josh's been dying to tell y'all Redbud winter is coming
Well,
up.
I'm assuming that's what it is. 37 Thursday night, and then on Friday, 67. So we recover pretty quick. Friday night, 42 is going to be chilly, but check out Saturday, 73, and then 52 overnight Saturday, then Sunday, 76. So pretty good weather ahead, but we do have some storm chances on Wednesday. And then we do have some cooler weather, especially Thursday and Thursday night. Weather forecast brought to you by Baker Brothers. If this weather's messing with your sinuses and whatnot, and you need a good pharmacy, they're your hometown pharmacy since 1928. 98 years later, they're still locally owned and operated. Dr. Sarah Adams and her staff treat you like people and patients, not just some number. Refills by phone, text, and online. Enjoy the local pharmacy feel at Baker Brothers, just off the square in downtown Manchester.
Coffee County Bank was founded in 1975 by a group of local business people. Locally owned and operated, today it's where we believe.
Does it take an act of Congress to get in the toys, Gail?
She's 100% correct.
Like,
And
you
now
gotta-
you have to have a screwdriver.
To go.
Used to, it would be
Just the
little
little
bread
ties,
ties.
yeah.
Now you have to have a Phillips head screwdriver to get like a remote control car or something. It's like screwed in with a plastic backing.
That's stupid.
My name is Dr. Sarah Adams, proud owner of Baker Brothers Drugs.
Stupid.
Serving the Manchester community since 1928. Locally owned and built.
You know what happened on this day in 1997?
You need a quick refill, help with your
I think it was
prescription,
97.
just a pharmacist
What?
who knows you by name. You'll find
Notorious
us
B.I.G. was shot.
where we
Oh.
treat you like family, not just another number. Visit us in
I think.
downtown Manchester for refill by
Don't hold me to
phone,
that now.
text, or online. Baker Brothers
I'm pretty sure it was today. I just don't know the year.
Hey, when we're talking about Read to America thing on Friday,
Uh-huh.
Have clip 1 ready.
Clip 1?
Yeah.
I put those in yesterday.
You did put those in yesterday.
I put the right one in. That was
Should have been Spencer Reed.
yes. It was. Let's see here.
Panache.
Panache.
A
The joke of the day when we come back.
a flamboyant, stylish, and confident manner. Panache. Trying to think of somebody I know that has panache.
Panache.
Panache, like Nashville, Nash.
Panache. I wish I could remember these words and use them fluently in a situation. Like I want to use that on the broadcast. Kids got panache.
The joke of the day is going to be a good segue into the
No, it was gonna be perfect. Because Holly rolled up into the elementary school telling jokes. And
If you ask Brooke, she will say I did a good job.
yeah. Her reading was good. I have nothing to say about the reading. I have things to say about her conduct,
No,
but her reading was good.
I shall defend myself.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to get into any toys anymore. So we had that new skimmer thing yesterday. It doesn't get along well with the vacuum.
Can't put them in at the same time.
Yeah, I can't.
What happened?
Well, the cord tangles it. You can't get past the
I
cord.
wondered about that.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe if there's feet on the bottom that I put down because it says to put those feet down if you have like a sledge. I was like, well, if I didn't have the feet, maybe it would get over the cord, maybe. But then I think it would get hung on the ledge. So I don't know. They don't really get along well with each other. You ready to come back?
Yes, I am.
Let's do it.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio. Your hometown radio station. WMSR.
It is the Thunder Radio morning show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. Thanks to Dr. Van Winkle. We got a lot to get to today, a lot to cover, a lot to discuss. But mainly what I want to talk about here was what happened Friday when we participated in Read Across America. But first, Holly has joke of the day.
Hey, Josh, why did the cookie go to the hospital? Why did the cookie go to the hospital?
Why is that, Holly?
Because it felt crummy.
No, nice.
It felt crummy.
That would have been a good joke to tell first graders.
Hey, did that joke make you feel good? You can make your whole body feel good. Shannon says he went Friday, had his back walked on, because that's a service that she offers that is Tricia at Professional Therapeutic Massage. He says he feels like a new man now. If you want to feel like a new man or woman, then book your appointment at Professional Therapeutic Massage. They offer both physical and mental health benefits, including pain relief, stress reduction, increased flexibility, and improved circulation. You can book today at 734-394-6184. That's Professional Therapeutic Massage in Manchester.
You can look them up, Google them up. You can find them. All right. So joke of the day, good segue into what happened to us on Friday. We went to New Union Elementary, first graders. We were reading, and I want to preface the whole story by saying Holly read well. She did good.
Hey.
She read the words on the page, mostly. And
so for instance, one of the pages, the text was, ha, ha, ha. That's what it said. Ha, ha, ha.
I know.
And so I said, ha, ha. And one kid was like, you didn't read that last ha.
It says it 3 times.
Good.
Yeah.
I was trying to catch you. Good job. No, but they really liked that book.
They did. So they were first graders, and we get there, and it's I won't say it's a madhouse. I think that they're acting as first graders act.
Yeah.
They're doing a test, some of them, whatever. But you know how it is with kids when visitors walk in.
Who's that? What's your name?
And they're just yelling at you. They are. I felt pressured. I walked in.
I was like, oh,
I got in
yeah.
the corner of the room, and kids are just shouting at me. And I don't know if I'm supposed to talk back to them or not. I'm like,
I don't know if this is allowed.
They're doing something.
They're
like,
working. I don't want to cause a disruption to the class.
No, it's already too late. The disruption has happened at this point. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I just kind of I'm going to stand in the corner and smile. But the more you don't answer them, it's like a horse that smells the fear. They start walking towards you. And I look down, and this one kid,
they're dressed up because of Read Across America Day. So I think maybe it's their favorite storybook character name. And this one little boy, he looked like he was a pig, and he had a pipe cleaner tail.
Yes.
Like hooked to his pants.
Yes.
And we looked down,
Wow.
and this kid is like wiggling the tail on Josh.
Like up against my knee there. I'm like, what's shoot now.
Get
Get out of here.
what are you doing?
And so I'm already getting an early test on whether or not I'm going to hit one of these kids. And I was like, hey, get out of here now. And I already walked in. I told Holly, I said, I'm not going to touch anything. And when we get out of here, I want hand sanitizer.
He's as we're leaving. There are people in the hall, walking past us, and he says loudly because he has no volume or no sense of he just says stuff. And he was like, "Don't touch anything until you get out of the building." And I'm like, Josh, these people work here.
Yeah, and they're used to
We
it.
don't want to draw attention to the fact that it's a
Didn't we shut
petri
schools
dish.
down a month ago because everybody was sick? They know. They know what's the deal. I don't want none of that.
Anywho, back to it. The class, there was a little boy in the class, and he said joke of the day. And I didn't really understand. I didn't know what he was saying.
Well, the teacher, Miss McNeese, was telling everybody, kind of who we were.
Oh,
like,
that's
hey,
right.
Hey, do you guys know who these people are? And they were like, no.
No.
And then she's like, have you heard of Thunder Radio? And they were like, no. And so she was telling them a little bit about what we do and listening in the morning, and we do things. And then she said, and they say a joke of the day.
Okay, yeah.
And so the kids immediately, they pay more attention than you think sometimes. All of them like, what's today's joke?
What's the joke of the day?
What's the joke of the day?
joke of the day?
Tell us a joke, clown. And Holly.
I remembered it. It was, and I was, wait, just hang on. They put me on the spot, and I'm like, I'm never going to remember it. And then I remembered it. And then I'm like, they're never going to get it, Holly. Pick another one. I could not think of another thing. If you asked me my name at that point, I don't even think I would have been able to tell you. It was just this joke in my head.
Instead of saying, I don't remember the joke, guys. Or shoot.
No, that would not look professional.
I don't remember. Or
I needed to give them something. Clip one is the audio from me telling the first graders the joke of the day on Friday.
Not literally the audio.
Yes,
but
it is.
Reminds me that I have a joke. How many existentialists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Don't. That's
2.
me.
1 to change the light bulb, and 1 to observe how it symbolizes an incandescent beacon of subjectivity in another world of cosmic nothingness.
Get it, kids? Isn't that funny?
That's Holly telling a joke to the first graders, except her joke was not only impossible for them to understand, she made sure to make it inappropriate in today's society by using some finger guns.
The joke was, why was the belt arrested? Why was the belt arrested? And the answer was for holding up a pair of pants. Stick them up.
Yeah, but Holly made sure to do that part too. They don't get it because they're like, we don't get it. And she's like, stick them up.
Holding them up.
I was like, you can't finger gun at the school anymore. We just talked about this on Friday on the morning show about how you can't play cowboys and Indians anymore. You can't use finger guns in school, like we used to. Cops and robbers, cowboys and Indians, you can't play it. You can't pretend shoot nobody. It's against the rules. Holly walks up into the first grade class. She's like, hey, pew, pew, what's up, guys?
They asked me what the joke of the day was, and I told them what it was. Immediately.
Like the SRO came down there and was like, hey.
I heard there was a gun in here. Somebody here got a gun?
Somebody, what's going on? No, that didn't happen. But Holly did do that. That did happen. I was just like, I closed my eyes. I was like Ben Affleck on that scene.
On that meme where he's got the cigarette
and
out.
his eyes are closed. That's me. I'm just like, oh, Holly, no. Let's read this book, guys. Let's read the book. But she did a good job reading the book.
I don't know why you're telling that like it's a surprise.
Well, I think it is a surprise to a lot of people.
Not to
that
me.
you did
I
a
know
good
that
job.
I can read.
There's proof to the contrary all over the internet.
It took a while to get the kids settled down, but I noticed when we started reading, it was like they were locked in.
They loved story time. They were completely focused on what we were saying.
They had to know what happened next with Elephant and Pig and that ball.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in the literature.
We get done reading the book, and I can see Josh standing there. We're done. It's over.
There had to be something else to it.
He's flipping the pages, trying to find an additional
alternate ending
yeah,
or something. I
yeah.
thought there should have been a different
He's
ending.
looking at it like he's confused, and on the way out, he goes, "I didn't like how that book ended."
Well, it just kind of stopped. I felt like the writer just stopped one day without finishing it, and then a few days later was like, that's good enough, and just sent it. And there was no ending to the book. What's the name of it? The book that we read?
It was an elephant and pig book, or pig and elephant, how to throw a ball, or
Yeah,
watch me throw a ball.
Watch Me Throw, How to Throw, something like that. And I mean, I get it being a cute book for that age, but I just thought it should have had a better ending.
Christy said the alien joke would have been a good one for them, but I couldn't think of it. I don't even know what alien joke she means.
Yeah, I don't either. Holly tells a joke of the day.
I know
every day.
I know the
She never
punchline.
remembers.
It's "Take me to your weeder," but I don't remember the joke.
She doesn't remember anything, but she remembered that joke, buddy, and she was proud of it. She's like, I remember. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna tell
They
them a joke.
asked for it. That's all I had. And then I'm like, Holly, that bombed. Tell another one. I could not think of a joke. What was popping into my head was like 3 men walk into a bar, and I'm like, no, Holly, no.
Tell me this joke about a donkey.
Gail said that I have a unique way of telling a joke, and it's all in the delivery.
I mean, the delivery was fine. I mean, I had no. If she were just her, if you wanted to grade her joke telling, the delivery is perfectly fine. If you want to grade her joke appropriateness, it's an F.
Any hootie. Again, shout out to the first graders over at New Union. Thanks for having us.
Aren't you supposed to go read? Again?
Be good today. You hear me?
They were being good, I thought.
Be good.
Aren't you supposed to read again?
Yeah, I read today at College Street
What time are you doing that?
at 1:45.
Okay.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
What grade are you reading to today?
I can't remember right off the top
Are you
of my
going to
head.
tell them a joke? You should have something ready. You should take one with you. Like, put one of them in your pocket and pull it out. Today's joke?
Yeah, why
would be
not?
Perfect. Why don't you read that to them? What grade are you reading, did you say?
I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't know, kindergarten through 5th, one of those.
100%. Okay, well, best of luck to Holly today.
What did the alien say to the gardener? Take me to your weeder.
There you go.
That's funny.
They wouldn't have got that.
They wouldn't have got it.
They would not have got that. They're first graders. They're 5 and 6, 7. 6, 7.
I'm trying to even think of a joke that they
The
would.
one you did today was good. They would have got that.
Okay.
What is it again?
Why did the cookie go to the hospital? Because it felt crummy.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Okay, well.
I don't know if they.
You didn't think of a joke.
I wouldn't have told one.
I was trying to be fun.
I could tell them a joke about a nun. I don't think they would have liked it. All right. What else are we doing here? Is that all?
No, well, it doesn't have to be.
No, I didn't know. I mean, I had some stuff, but I didn't know if you had some stuff too.
What's your stuff?
Oh yeah!
What else you got?
I'm going to dampen the mood here. Did you see where that teacher got ran over?
Well, that was, yeah.
Was you going to talk about that? Or
Yeah,
no?
at some point, yeah, but we can talk about it now.
No, we can do it later.
No, now it's
It's
fine.
your show. You run the content. So if you want to talk about it later,
It's out there. Let's just do it now. It's new news, and might as well.
So this teacher in Georgia, so I don't have the story pulled up, but basically
I've read it several times. I could probably tell you verbatim what it says.
it was in Georgia, right?
Yes,
And I
Georgia.
think it was a junior senior war or something like that this
Yes.
class has going on. And a group of people, I guess, were rolling this teacher's yard. And Holly can correct, I'm going to tell it, and then you can correct the details that I get wrong. That the teacher comes outside to confront them.
Yes.
And takes off chasing them, I guess. They get into a confrontation. I don't know exactly the level of confrontation. Anyway, and in that confrontation, or as he's chasing them, they're leaving or driving off. He trips, falls, and they run him over and kill him. And this is why I don't like yard rolling. I have talked about it on the show before. But how tragic that an 18-year-old has been arrested and charged with first-degree vehicular homicide.
Oh gosh.
You know, he's
So the
18 years
teacher-
old, and I don't know this kid, quote unquote kid, but I mean, I don't know all the details. He may be a complete, you know, or he may be just a good kid getting involved in some senior pranks and that's gone completely wrong. But
Let me
however you
just
shake
read
it, a lot of people's lives have been ruined here.
Okay, it was in Gainesville. An 18-year-old student is under arrest.
Gainesville, Georgia.
What'd I say?
You said Gainesville. I was just letting everybody know it was Gainesville, Georgia.
Not Florida.
Not Florida or Tennessee. No, it's Gainesboro, Tennessee. Gainesville. It was Gainesville, Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah. Okay. So he was arrested after a prank led to the teacher losing his life. They received a call that the 40-year-old Jason Hughes, a teacher at North Hall High School, had been run over by a vehicle. Detectives began the investigation, and according to initial details, the 18-year-old Jaden Wallace and 4 other people were at that location, and they rolled his yard. So it's one of those things you like get points,
Yeah.
but you have to have evidence.
Gotcha.
And you have to like take a picture, because I think they took a picture in front of the rolled house.
So plenty of good evidence here.
And then you have to,
Yeah. It's,
like, there's rules like, no, don't tear anything up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
but it's whoever can roll the most yards or the most teachers' yards or whatever. There's a game
Somehow
here.
there's
Yeah.
a war, or like a prank war. You know how around here sometimes the seniors do that game, the water gun game,
Yeah,
where they
that
got to
was a
wear
thing
the
last year,
goggles.
yeah.
I could see somebody
It's a
like,
game like that.
yeah, getting.
Well, I mean, last year they were playing that game with our neighbors, and somebody had parked in my driveway, and I rolled up ready to get the gun. I was like, "Who is parked at the end of my driveway?"
With the lights
With the
off,
lights off.
suspiciously.
So it's you got to be careful playing these games. Anyway, go ahead.
So, investigation revealed that Wallace began driving his pickup truck. Hughes, the teacher, tripped and fell in the road, and that's when he was run over. Wallace and 2 other individuals stopped. They did try to render aid, but he later died. The 18-year-old was arrested and charged with first-degree vehicular homicide, reckless driving, criminal trespassing, and they put
Let's put littering in there.
on there.
Let's put littering in here. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I do not. We don't know all of the details. We know what we know, you know. And so I really hate speculating, but we're on the radio, so we can just talk and we can speculate, I guess. I really don't, based on what we know, I don't like the first degree vehicular homicide charges here. If you wanted to charge this guy with reckless driving or something
yeah.
like that, I you know, kids are dumb and they
And
do
it's
dumb
scary.
things.
It's
And
scary.
it's not, I'm not saying it's a license to be dumb because you're young, but they make bad decisions and they're out rolling a yard. And they shouldn't be doing that either, you know, but it's like, I don't know what
you gotta
the-
be. I
don't
feel
know
like
what
kids today are not like the kids 30, 40, 50, 60. They're not smart.
70, 80, 90, 100 years ago.
They're dumb. They're dumb and they're reckless. They're getting dumber. The kids are.
Yeah. And it's not, again, I'm not saying it's a license to be able to behave how you want and there's not consequences, but
Kids, I don't
first
think you're
degree vehicular homicide
Yeah.
seems aggressive. And I don't know what the burden of proof is for that, you know, in the state of Georgia, but that just seems aggressive. And I'm assuming the other 4, were they juveniles? Were they not charged here? I didn't mention them. And so, but it's either way, regardless of the charges, if they get dropped, if they get changed, I would imagine there's going to be, you know, has this kid ever been in trouble before? You know, that's not, you know, if this kid's never had any disciplinary issues. I don't know. Maybe he has. We don't know that. But regardless of how all that shakes out, this kid's life is ruined.
Oh gosh.
I mean, he's going to have to live
imme-
with that.
My first thought was his poor wife. She's a teacher as well at the same school. They taught
Yeah,
together.
they got
at
2
the
kids
They got 2 kids, and the teacher had this kid as a student.
Well, that's probably why they went there. And I don't, you know, I don't condone them going to do that, you know, but they weren't egging the place, you know. And people roll our neighbor's yard a lot. And so I just can't imagine him taking off after. I mean, there was one time people were ding dong ditching my house and I took off down the driveway in my truck at a high rate of speed.
Yes, and if say one of the kids was running and
Yeah.
fell,
I didn't see them. I wasn't driving at them like I was going to
No,
hurt them.
but, yeah.
I was trying to catch them. But thinking back about that, it was dark, you know, and I was trying to find, what if they had fallen in the road when I was headed that way?
Right.
So it could happen to anybody. Court says, I believe I saw where the others were charged with lesser things. Well, I guess they weren't driving, so they probably were charged with lesser things. I'm really conflicted on this because I've never been a big fan of the whole yard rolling, behavior. Don't like it. And I'm not degrading your kids if they go and do that. Our kids have done that. Okay.
We did it. We've done it.
I'm just saying I don't like it. I don't want it done to me. But it's crazy that stuff like this can happen. This guy's family, he's gone. His family's got to live with that.
Yeah, that was my first thought, was his poor wife. But then I was like, that boy's
kid's parents.
Oh my gosh.
And his family and the other kids in the truck that had to see it. But I guess in my mind, I'm like, they stopped. They tried to help. It was like, it was just something where everything went wrong. And sometimes that just happens, I take my boys and their buddies rolling yards all the time. I know. And she's, I can't imagine this happening. It's, I'll say a lot of us have done that. And so I don't, and that was the whole thing. Oh, don't get caught. And, you speed off. If they come outside, that's what you did.
Right.
So I'm not, there's a lot of, I just think sometimes
I
bad
didn't like
stuff happens.
Feeling like I was going to be in trouble, and rolling yards always made me feel like I was doing some, I was never a break the rules person. And if I had to sneak around to do it, I didn't, I was like, no, I don't want to get in trouble, but I did it. I was like probably the one person on the edge of the yard that threw one roll into a bush. And
from
I'm
next, like from the car.
Yeah.
Like I'm just, I could sit right, if she sat backwards, she would be in her seat again. But
I'm like a worst. I'm the worst person to do anything fun with, because I'm going to look at a situation and go, this bad thing could happen, or this bad thing could happen.
Yeah,
I'm
drives
like,
the kids nuts.
I'm so overly cautious. It just, because I see stories like this and it's like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
that would be awful.
Yeah, I'm going to be really curious to see how this whole thing shakes out, like from the start to the end. I think there's so many things to factor in. Like, is this kid has he been a bad kid his whole life and he's got a ton of disciplinary issues, or he's been a good kid and they went rolling yards and this happened? I think those things have to factor in. And then it's like, first degree vehicular homicide seems aggressive. I'm not saying that they're, this guy lost his life. It's terrible, but he was chasing them down the road, fell on the road, and the car was driving down the road. That's where cars are. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's his fault. Sometimes bad things happen. Yeah. If they weren't rolling yards, then this wouldn't have happened. You can always make that argument. Dana says, I don't believe this. I don't see this as deliberate. Yeah. I don't see it either. She said, I do not believe I agree with the charges. But based on what we know, I don't. I mean, again, there is more stuff to it that we don't know. Sometimes there is, and that might change my mind.
The only other thing that I saw additionally, I can't find it right now, was like it was like the night before the boy had posted this. It was a Bible verse or something. I don't know, but yeah, maybe if he drove away.
Yeah, or if they drove towards him and hit him and then drove away.
I wonder,
there's a lot
was
of
he
different...
trying to run to jump in front of him to say stop? Like, hey, stop.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Or I don't know. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that happened. That's awful for everyone involved.
Yes, it sounds like the DA trying to set an example down there. Yeah, I just. And Christy saying the charges will be lessened. That's kind of what I think. I think those are going to be dropped down pretty significantly. If you want to say reckless driving, sure. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Agree with that, but a lot to be unpacked there. We're going to find out more, I'm sure, later on. But anyway, way to dampen the mood for everybody today, Holly.
You did that.
No, I'm sure you were going to talk about it anyway. All right, we got one morning show. Anything else here that you want to discuss before we do the stat?
I mean, I don't. Where do I need to?
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're good.
I guess stupid silly. She just is carried about where are we at on the time. How much time do I need to kill? We got more morning show when we come back. Stupid silly snack. Keep it right there.
Your favorite cast iron skillet, the Coffee Pot Rivalry, and Coffee County Bank. All
This
She was in high school. We rolled and cranked the house every night for a week while we were on vacation. Yeah, I don't like yard rolling, but not saying anybody should be run over or anybody should be in jail for it either. Yeah, I mean, I came out of the house ready to hurt somebody, but they were ding dong ditching us. They were
Oh
like
my-
2 a.m, and we had girls.
like they were like hitting the windows and
Yeah.
two
We
like
had a 7th grade daughter and her
13,
friend over.
14, I don't know
Yeah,
what-
and they were
they were
screaming.
screaming. So
They were
I'm
scared.
asleep, and then I wake up to my daughter and her friends high pitched screaming,
Yeah,
and then the
and banging
doorbell
on the
goes-
windows.
and then the dog
Yeah.
starts. You're like what? So I was mad.
So I came out of the house.
In fact, I later saw that boy's parents backing out of their driveway, and I blocked them.
She blocked him
I
in.
blocked them in. I'm like, tell them no.
Well, that night I came. I mean, I came out of the driveway in a hurry. You know, like if one of them had been in the road down there or something,
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Ugh. I sent you the stat.
I think kids see a lot of things on TikTok and stuff too, and they just feel more. Saying empowered is the word, but they feel like nothing bad's going to happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
Their sense of danger has never been great, but I feel like it's worse now. See me the stat. I got it. This is pretty good. It's a good stat today, Holly.
Appreciate it.
It's gonna be a good one. You getting some people over here participating in my poll today? Most people like spring forward better. I used to be spring forward. Now it's kind of like, oh, well, fall back time. I feel like that first week after you fall back, I get so much sleep.
Brian, I don't mind. Getting my yard
Facebook
rolled
page.
doesn't bother me either. I'm not like Josh gets pissed when he sees our yard is rolled. He just like.
Well, then last year, it
he's
happened
so
last
mad.
year, and I was mad, and Holly's like, oh, I'll take care of it. I'll take it. And then she nearly died trying to pick up
It
the
was hot.
toilet paper because
Like
she,
if you're gonna roll somebody's yard, do it when it's
It
not
was
so
like
daggone
freaking June.
hot, and I gotta clean it. Like I'll clean it up, but it was like 100 degrees outside, and I'm picking up. It was like the individual
squares.
squares, like they had ripped toilet paper up and confettied it in the yard. The only way to get it up is to rake it.
Yeah, you
Guess
can't get
what?
that up.
It's 2 acres.
I am. It
In
won't
the
happen
front.
again. It won't happen again. Cameras are in better shape now. It may happen again, but they're picking it up.
If you're gonna roll somebody, do it when it's a little cooler, so you don't kill them.
I thought fall was yard rolling season. It's
Mhm.
dark earlier, you know. Yeah, Dana, over on our Facebook page, it's spring forward or fall back. Which do you prefer? Just that's the poll. It's always very scientific over there. People love answering those kind of questions. They love it.
My sister has taken her kids several times to roll yards, but I think she always calls ahead and it's like, hey, they're gonna roll in your yard. We'll make
Well,
them
I've
clean-
seen the
we'll make them
amount of
clean-
rolling they do.
Yeah, they're in like 2nd grade.
They use one roll.
We'll make them clean it up, but
Yeah. That's a good way to not get chased after and somebody get run over.
Morning Show. The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
We are an hour into the morning show already and only an hour left to go. Holly, be proud of yourself. Look, I saw that smile. She don't smile like that much.
Super happy.
It crept across her face like the Grinch. Just curling up. She was
it's
so
like,
happy.
look, it's you're at work and you're ready to go home. It's been a long day. Wait a minute. You're ready to go home and you know it's got to be 1 and you look at the clock and it's 4. Oh, that's a good feeling.
My days, I want the time to go slower. You know, there's always so much stuff to do. Like I look up and it'll be 2 and I'm like, I really want it to be like 12 right now. And I need the time to slow down. So I'm a little bit opposite.
You don't want to hurry up and be done with your work?
No, because I never get done. I'm never done. It's what doesn't get done is the deal. Play a little game called What Do I Decide Not to Get Done Today? Because I can't do all the things I'm supposed to do. All right, we got games to play. Get your phones ready. 728-1320, 728-3526. See if you can be the first person with the right answer on today's Stupid Silly Stat.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting
Your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics? Stupid Silly Stat, everybody. Get your phones ready. The Ben Lomond Connect hotlines are open. 931-728-1320. Give me the right answer. Win Thunder Radio swag and bragging rights for the day. Holly?
About 1 in 5 office workers admit that they keep one of these in their desk drawer. What is it? About 1 in 5 office workers admit that they keep one of these in their desk drawer. What is it? What's so funny?
Nothing.
What?
You taking in breath like you're about to dive underwater over there when you're reading the stat. She's trying to make sure she can read that whole thing without having to take another breath. All right.
About 1 in 5 office workers admit that they keep one of these in their desk drawer. What is it?
931-728-1320. That's 728-1320. Shannon says shot of liquor.
I worked with a guy, an older gentleman, and he kept liquor in the employee bathroom toilet tank.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good place to keep that, I reckon. 728-1320, 728-3526. Still looking for the right answer. Actually, I don't have any answers right now. Are the phones working today?
About 1 in 5 office workers admit that they keep one of these in their desk drawer. What is it?
First person with the right answer wins. What do they win?
T-shirt.
T-shirt and bragging rights. Completely forgot what I was supposed to say right there. Ugh. Did we start playing the game too late? The kids are all in school now.
No.
Yeah, they're all gone to school. Everybody's probably dragging today.
Right, I know.
It's just the latest day of the
They
year.
turned it off when you gave them that
Morning show.
story.
A book. Good guess. Not it. A book. 728-1320. 1 in 5 office workers admit to having this in their desk. What is it? 1 in 5 admit to having this in their desk. 728-1320. 728-3526. I don't think the answer is that. It's not that wild.
No.
It's not a wild answer.
I get it.
Yeah. But it's not a book. Also not a shot of liquor. That may be 1 in 2. You know what I mean? Nothing. Slow day today.
I'm trying to.
What did you do to our people?
I'm reading Rock, Paper, Scissors.
You do what now? Oh, the book you're reading today?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were reading the rules. Holly reads to College Street today.
I don't know. It doesn't say the grade. I wonder if I can zoom in and see the grade level on this book.
728-1320 or 728-3526. 1 in 5 office workers say they have this in their desk. Morning show. A lighter. That's a good guess, but not it. Morning show.
Candy bar.
Candy bars a
Ooh,
good
good
guess.
guess.
Now you gotta have a Snickers, so you feel yourself again, right? Isn't that what you have to have? Is a
Mhm.
Snickers bar?
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
It's pretty good at ad campaign.
It is. It's a good one.
728-1320. Take your best guesses. 1 in 5 office workers admit to having this in their desk. Morning show.
Toothbrush.
Toothbrush is the right answer. It's a toothbrush. What's your name?
Marty Branch.
Marty. Good job, Marty. Do you keep a toothbrush nearby?
I play golf every day.
Oh, there you go. All right, Marty. Well, swing on by here. Get yourself official Thunder Radio merch and enjoy your bragging rights for the day. Okay, buddy?
Thank y'all. Have a good day.
Appreciate
too.
you. You have a good day as well. A toothbrush. Don't like having bad breath at any point in time, really. You know, just go, they make those little toothbrushes, the little,
Yeah, I've used those before, but
they're not big enough for
honestly,
one tooth.
It bothers me like it's activated with spit
Oh.
and not water from the sink.
Oh.
You know, do y'all just put the, is it a funkle? A funkle? A funkle? What is it? A nurdle.
I knew what it was, but I was
way off.
And I knew what she was trying.
Samsonite. Any hootie. Do you put it on? That's what Amy calls her uncle. A fun uncle. Funkle.
Nurdle.
A
nurdle is
nurdle.
the little dollop of toothpaste.
On your tooth. Do
Yeah.
you put it under the water stream before you brush your teeth, or do you put the nurdle on there and go straight brush your teeth?
I
You
wet
wet
the
it?
toothbrush and then put the nurdle on. I don't wet the nurdle.
I wet the nurdle.
That's a interesting sentence.
So when I'm using those little tiny things, you gotta like bite it to activate the
Like little tiny miniature toothbrush.
yeah. But then like you gotta use the spit to get it lathered. I don't like those. No, hey, no. I don't like those little things.
Dana says, I wet the toothbrush first, then the nurdle. You wet the nurdle too, or you
No, she
wets the toothbrush, puts
And
the
then puts the
toothpaste on. That's what I do. I wet the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, then brush my teeth. That's how I was taught to do it years ago. I didn't know you're supposed to wet the toothpaste.
the
Holly's
tooth-
got soft teeth, so
sensitive teeth.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't like toothpaste, the mint. Mint's okay. It's okay.
she has that 5-year-old bubblegum flavor in her drawer.
But can we not do another flavor
I like
besides mint? Oh, how about spearmint? Well, yeah. Is minty breath the only breath we can have? Can it not be?
all gum that's it's all mint.
I know.
All the little mints are mint. I mean, it's all mint.
No, sometimes you can get like strawberry candies, like a Lifesavers. That's not mint. I
It's
just
not
want.
meant for refreshing breath.
Yes, it is.
Like an icebreaker, they're all mints. It's minty flavors. Now get it in. Get Dr. Carmine on. Ask him. Call him up. See why all the toothbrush
Can I
tastes
get like a
mint.
strawberry flavored toothpaste? Yeah,
I think
I'll
it's-
brush 3 times a day then.
maybe it's the stuff that they put in the toothpaste that makes it effective.
It's
Creates a
not-
minty
The
flavor.
mint is just.
Dana says mint also aids with the digestive process.
I don't swallow it.
You're not supposed to swallow the toothpaste, are you?
I mean, I guess sometimes it happens.
Well,
but
accidentally, yeah. But no, I could see why people. Back to the original deal. I see why people have their toothbrushes.
Salivating also helps the digestive process when your mouth waters. So strawberries make my mouth water.
Dana said I would puke with fruit flavored toothpaste. What about bacon? Can we get some bacon flavored toothpaste?
Like a nice watermelon flavored toothpaste or something. I just don't love mint. I just hate
Yes, I think-
it's
I guess
2026.
I think you're the only person. I think you're the only person with this. I'll tell you
okay.
what. Why don't you invent that and we'll take it to Shark Tank, and I'll let you sell it to the sharks.
Why is this a controversial issue?
Because nobody is with you here. No, not one person's come to your defense and be like, yeah, you know what? I hate mint
If,
flavored
if
toothpaste.
Crest made a strawberry flavored toothpaste, nobody would buy it except
they do
me.
for 3-year-olds.
I'm not talking about like roast beef flavored toothpaste. I'm talking about something that's still like if I've smelt somebody with strawberry breath, I'd be like, oh, that's nice.
I don't think that keeps. I don't know. Mint keeps better. Congratulations to Marty, winner on today's Stupid Silly Stat. We got Name That Movie coming up in just a few minutes. Keep it right there. Common John Brewing Company on Saturday. This Saturday, it's Party on the Patio, 3 until 7, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Listen, they got over $1,000 in door prizes going out that day. You can get registered when you get there. That's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure to check that out. Also, they will have live music, green beers, Irish beers, all the things at Common John Brewing Company. Saturday from 3 until 7, that will be the Party on the Patio, 93.9 The Duck. Our sister station will be there from 1 to 3. Holly's going to be part of that. There's going to be some freebies that she's giving out that day. So y'all swing on by and see us at Common John Brewing Company, Saturday, 210 Woodbury Highway for the Party on the Patio. Keep it there. Game's next.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This is Katie Northcott with your local news. Your local news is brought to you by Spring Street Market in Manchester. All of these stories are available at thunder1320.com. On Thursday,
I know you didn't know. That's why I was signaling.
This was a signal. This is a signal. Holly wants to say something.
I thought
She was telling me she sent me a message. I was like, oh, let's see.
I thought you would say, "Did you need something?"
So I'm sorry. You can do it when we come back. I thought she was telling me by doing this right here. I thought she was telling me she sent me a message that I couldn't say on air.
I'm sorry.
And I
This
didn't
looks
see
like
it.
I have something.
And,
I got something.
well, I saw the text screen, so this was the screen. So I thought, and then I was like, somebody sent us a group message, and I didn't see it. I was like, what's going on? Sorry, I didn't understand your poor communication. Cinnamon is a toothpaste flavor. Yeah, like Big Red.
It's still spicy.
Fruity, smelly breath is a sign of diabetes. Isn't that? So if you stand next to somebody and they got strawberry smelling breath, you tell them to go to the doctor.
I can't do nothing about that. I can't. I mean, if someone had a stick of Big Red and a stick of spearmint and a stick of juicy fruit,
She wants juicy fruit.
I would all day pick the juicy fruit.
Fruit stripe. Does he hate mint flavored toothpaste too? Is that what you were going to share?
Fletch does not like mint flavored things.
National Weather Service post something here. And WS. What did they say?
Ow! I'm all stove up.
There is no severe risk today. Midweek severe risk looks pretty significant. Slight. So there's a dense fog advisory this morning, but we didn't see any fog. Did y'all see fog?
What's the weather supposed to be like today?
I'm not telling you. I told you earlier.
Yeah, flag.
Most people prefer springing forward. Pam says she doesn't care, just leave it one way or the other. I'm with you there.
Pam.
I don't mind the 30-minute suggestion. Very foggy headed till on. Look, is it foggy out there, Holly? It wasn't foggy when we came in, but there's a fog advisory. No, it's not. I just see it's not foggy here at all.
I see fog.
You see some fog? It just wasn't foggy on my way in here at all this morning.
Like in between the trees where it's normally sky.
Yeah, so we see some fog out there. Okay.
It's cold.
I got
No, it's chilly. Bless it.
I got so pissed off yesterday because I got chilly and Josh had opened the back door and the wind was blowing in and blowing on me. And I got up and shut the door. He goes, "Are you cold?" I said, "Yes." And he goes, "It's the same temperature outside that it is in here."
I don't understand that.
I can feel the wind blowing. I don't give a shit if it's 105 outside. If I'm cold, then I'm cold.
Well, a lot of people don't understand why you're so cold.
Is it my job to make people understand?
Well,
me?
what we're saying is we think something's wrong with you.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I got poor circulation. I got Raynaud's.
We got to move her to Florida soon.
I'm sure my iron's low. I'm probably anemic.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Hello, everybody. Glad to have you with us. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, one of the finest surgeons that ever was, drvanwinkle.com. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
Been a good show so far today. We got more fun for everybody. Birthdays coming up soon. We want Saturday, Sunday, and Monday birthdays. But for right now, it's Name That Movie. Holly, tell them how they can play.
Josh got a little snippet of a movie. He'll play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out the exact right name of this movie, call us 728-1320 for your chance to win Thunder Radio swag.
Exactly. It's not really a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. I've got 3 clips that we'll play, and you guys can determine what the name of the movie is.
Peterson said, I had Florence Sparrow notify Sloan.
728-1320. Do you know that movie? 728-1320. Name that movie. Win Thunder Radio prizes and bragging rights for the day.
Peterson said, I had Florence Sparrow notify Sloan.
Katie Monahan sent me a couple of links to 2 different toothpaste brands. One is a watermelon flavored.
Oh. Who makes it?
Cure Prox.
Oh, sounds good.
And Dr. Sheffield's brand. It's strawberry banana flavor.
Strawberry banana. Okay. Strawberry banana toothpaste. Yum. Okay.
And also, Fletch doesn't like mint.
And during the break, we learned that. Still no right answer or no answer guess at all on today's movie. 728-1320.
Did you say you wanted to see a body?
Yeah, that's right. Just roll her old bones on over here and I'll dig up your daughter.
728-1320. Anybody know that movie? Call in, tell me what it is. We'll hook you up with some Thunder Radio prizes, and you'll be able to enjoy bragging rights for the day. People don't like your strawberry banana toothpaste. Morning show.
Is it Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
It is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Well done. What's your name?
This is for Coop.
Coop.
For Coop. Okay. Well, it is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Congratulations to Coop.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye. Yes. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Bueller.
Play clip 3. This is me before deciding if I'm going to leave the house or not.
I'll go. I don't
want to, but I'll go.
The first time Holly was on the air on the morning show, I don't remember. It was the very first time she came on with me. I started hosting the morning show in November of 2019. I was solo or had guest host for a little while we kind of figured out what we were going to do. And then Holly came on to guest host it.
I had never had any desire to be on the radio. I didn't wake up one day and was like, you know what I would be really good at? Talking on the radio. I knew that is not my strong
But
point.
I knew.
But Josh was like, come on, Holly.
I knew she would be good at it. I knew she would be good. And in some ways I was very right. And in some ways I was very wrong. She's very likable. That's what she is. So, but I don't know. I got her on here and I asked her a question that she'd know the answer to. And within 10 seconds, I fired off the.
I'll go.
Well, not that one. I'm sorry. I fired off the
Bueller.
It hurt my feelings.
She started crying.
I started crying.
She started to cry.
I felt like he was standing
I was
me.
joking.
I felt like he was standing me up in front of the room and laughing at me because I didn't. It was
know.
this really long medical term, and I had just left my profession of 10 years in the
medical world.
Yeah, I did X-rays and CAT scans, and so he was like, "You're a medical professional. What word is this?" And it had 14 syllables.
It wasn't.
And I was looking at it like, I'm like, okay, try to pronounce the word. And he hits that Bueller thing. And I was so embarrassed. And I started to cry. And I never wanted to get on the radio with him again.
I know. I was like, oh. Thankfully, we weren't on camera.
Yeah, that was pre-camera. So no one saw me cry. But I guarantee you in the break, I yelled at him.
She did not yell at me. I was yelling at her. I said, are you crying?
There's no crying in radio. That's it.
Are you crying?
False. In fact, I cry a lot. It just look.
That may be one of the best scenes. My favorite movie scenes of all the movie scenes. That one right there.
If you don't know Josh,
she's crying, sir.
He likes to pick, and he doesn't care if what he says is mean or not. He didn't intend for it to be mean, so therefore you shouldn't take it as such. But sometimes I'll have people message me and like, I hope Josh ain't mad. He was kind of snippy, and I'm like, well, that I don't know what to tell y'all. That's just Josh. He's just like that.
My apologies.
He's gonna make fun of you. I'm sorry. I try to tell him not to. He's gonna.
I'm not as bad as I used to be.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
We were standing in line yesterday somewhere, and it was a long line, and it was slow, and they opened a second line. And so the folks in front of us walked to the second line. And this is Josh. Again, no volume filter, just as loud as he would say anything else. He was like, God, about time. Good.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I said, get on out here. I said,
yeah, he said, get on out of here.
I said, get over there then. I don't know. It wasn't.
But then, people turn around and look at us like, what's his problem? Oh, I want to tell y'all what happened to me when I was standing in line right fast.
Oh, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Get on. We got plenty of time. Go ahead.
Just real quick.
Do it.
I was standing in line and it was busy. And the lady in front of me, I thought she had ordered and the guy was going to get it because I wasn't paying attention. The line was long. There were people. I don't know if it was a reunion, but there's a lady in front of me and people were coming up and telling her their order and then standing next to her.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, wait, there
much.
was one person in front of me, but now there's 5 people in front of me.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm
not a big fan of that practice.
So I didn't say anything and I was kind of drifting off, looking around the building. And one of the workers asked me what I was having. And I told them. And then the people around me got kind of catty, and I heard them say, "Well, I guess you just got to know somebody." And I'm like, "What are you?" And it took me a minute to realize that they had not ordered. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize."
Yeah.
And they're like, "It's fine, it's fine." I'm like, "Well, apparently it's not because I didn't even realize what was going on till I heard y'all chattering back and forth."
Did you say that? Did you tell them?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, apparently I didn't know.
I did. I said, "I'm not paying attention to what you're doing." So she asked me my order. I told her my order.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I wasn't paying it. I didn't know if you were first.
I'm just like, I don't like catty people.
Yeah. Don't be catty.
I'm not a line jumper. She asked me. Anywho.
Yeah, in fact, I'll let you in front of me even if you're not supposed to be in front of me.
Yeah,
I'm like, go on ahead. Yeah. No, I ain't no hurry.
Anywho.
Shannon's has gotten a fight for calling a guy out for cutting line at the Walmart.
I don't like line cutters.
We cut line at Bonnaroo one time. Holly couldn't handle
I
it.
just don't like breaking the rules. I'm a rule follower, and he wanted to get up front, and so we cut a bunch of people, and I'm like, this is not right, Josh. He's like, yes, it is, Holly. This is the only way we're getting in.
I'll tell you about that next. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Birthday's coming up next, too.
Hey, Misty,
Hey, Roger.
do you know what to do if you were involved in a car accident?
All right. I have two.
It's Caleb Pennick's birthday.
Caleb Penix.
Caleb.
All right. Caleb Pennick's birthday. I saw some athlete birthdays from the weekend.
Yeah.
There were some athlete birthdays from the weekend.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who's worse those?
Whose was those?
I think I said who's worse those. Neither one would be correct. So there was Liliana Burks. Was that yesterday?
Yesterday. Wait, it says 22 hours ago.
That would have been yesterday.
Also, Britlin Jones.
Britlin Jones, was she yesterday or was she Saturday?
I think she was yesterday.
I had her on the coaching show Saturday.
And William Barlow was yesterday.
Good. Yes. Okay. Birthdays, and then yeah, we're in good shape here.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, you don't touch me.
Oh, you reading the comments?
I'm reading Shannon's.
No.
He said that guy poked him in the chest.
How you always getting poked in the chest? What that happened in your softball field or something? You just got like a sign or something that just attracts them. Maybe they know you don't know the reindeer. They know there's a problem with you. Who don't even know the reindeer?
Tina said.
My coworker got into a confrontation at Food Line last week. Lady tried cutting line. The lady spouted off some dippy comment. Good Lord. Oh, I'm sore today. Okay. That's why Shannon's so mean. You don't know the reindeer names. Hey, maybe you get a little Christmas spirit in you, so you won't be so mean.
What?
Birthdays. Hometown radio station.
WMSR.
Here we go. It's birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call in your birthdays right now if you like. We'll do live on-air birthday shout-outs at 728-1320. At the end of the day, today around 4:30, Brian will be on News and Grooves, and he will draw for a winner of a slice of delicious mouth-watering birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. But you cannot win if your name ain't on the list. So call it in, 728-1320. We'll be drawing for 3 slices of pie today. One for Saturday, one for Sunday, and one for Monday. Then at the end of the week, we draw for a grand prize, a birthday cake. Maddie Wilson won that cake last week. So, never know. Can't win if you're not on the list. Cake comes from the Food Line. Drum roll, please. Also, we draw for flowers from the Mossy Pot amongst our anniversary folks. Saturday birthdays. Brianna Trulick got a birthday on Saturday. Sunday, Liliana Burks. Happy birthday to you. Belated. Britlin Jones, happy birthday. And William Barlow, happy birthday on Sunday. And then on this Monday, I got one birthday so far, Caleb Pinnock. And that's all I've got right now on my list, Holly.
All right, celebrity birthdays.
Hang on, somebody's calling.
Okay.
Morning show.
Josh, did you say Maddie won the cake?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, well, she's been sick, and I don't think she knows it all. Let her know. Let her mother know she's at school, I hope.
Okay. Well,
thank you, Sue.
Thanks, Sue. Excuse me while I let my ears recover for a moment. Celebrity birthdays. All right, we have clips here.
Yeah.
Clip 2.
1.
No, that was.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still a birthday too. Okay, gotcha.
Reminds me that I have a joke. How many existentialists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Don't.
2. 1 to change the light bulb, and 1 to observe how it symbolizes an incandescent beacon of subjectivity in another world of cosmic nothingness.
So whoever plays Spencer Reed, I don't know who that is. On Criminal Minds.
Oh, bless me. Matthew Gubler.
Gotcha.
Matthew Gray Gubler. He's 46 years old today. I always liked his
I
character.
hardly know her. All right, clip 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing Steve from Jerry Springer.
Yeah. Steve Wilkos turns 62 years old today. He kind of took over the Jerry Springer show after Jerry quit. My grandma loved Jerry Springer. She watched it all the time. That's all the celeb birthdays I have.
Well, just a couple celebrity birthdays today. All right. Well, I guess we'll celebrate local celebrities.
We watched something new over the weekend. It was one of the untold documentaries about Michigan football.
The Sign Stealer.
And it was really good.
Yeah, we did like that. So can't remember his name anymore.
Starts with an S. Charmin.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'll
Sign
get it.
Stealer.
What's his name?
Connor
Stallions. Stallions. Why are you putting the shh? It's Connor Stallions.
I think the C in the Connor.
I liked him as a person in the interviews. Like I liked his character. Well, I like his
love for Michigan foot, like his dedication.
Yeah, his drive and dedication, and like some stuff you didn't even see that he had done when you walked out of the room, because Holly doesn't watch full shows. But when
I just got a short attention.
When she
span.
left and came back, like he created his own recruiting.
Tell everybody who he is first.
Connor Stallions. He worked for Michigan.
Football,
and got up in the sign stealing scandal, which I still not that big a deal in my mind, but whatever. So, he created his own recruiting board, like coded it himself, so you could see at any point in time you could pull it up and you could see where on the United States there's graphs, like little graphics of where players have been drafted, where they were from in the last however many years. So you can immediately see where all the NFL talent is, and you can see where it's concentrated. So it's a recruiting board. So you kind of know, like it was really like he coded that himself. It's his own technology and stuff. Like that really wasn't even his job. He was the video guy, but he was building that stuff for the future. So.
What I thought was impressive was that he needed a database for the signs, and he videoed himself thousands and thousands of hand gestures and signs that any football team may have used, and he
put that together in his own, like he did that himself. He built his own board.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that takes a lot of time and dedication and effort. And I'm sure he wasn't paid well. There's lower level staffers they're not making millions of dollars.
No, I think they were saying he was spending his own money. He was in the Navy. Was it Navy?
He was in the Marines. He went to the Naval Academy.
Naval Academy, that's what it was. And he was like paying, no money, sleeping in his car, renting out his place.
Yeah, at that time he was flying to the stadium, flying in on game days and helping.
I asked Josh, I'm like, did it say at any point if he was married or had a girlfriend?
No way.
They didn't mention it. They didn't mention it, but I looked it up, and it says that he does not have a romantic history to report on.
But,
So, and I'm like, because there's no way this guy can have a love interest, because his whole life is Michigan football.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way he's got time for any of that. Leslie said that was a great Netflix doc. Yeah, I was fascinated by it. Like just the amount of work.
The amount of work that it was very tedious, and I just like somebody that's not going to have to do something. He did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was still confused as to if there were rules broken or if he did something wrong. I'm still confused.
It's kind of out in the open on that. It's like, well, did he send people to other games instead of the 50-yard line and video those games so he had those signals? Technically, I think that's against the rules.
Okay.
Did he do that or did he not? It was still kind of, he was saying he already had those signs. People were just going to the games, but then that one guy from Ohio State is like, why are they getting tickets at the 50-yard line? These are expensive tickets directly across from the bench of the team that they're going to play. Like, it's just so many things.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was saying basically his friends were doing that just to try to be helpful.
Yeah, I have friends.
He wasn't trying. He didn't ask for that. And and they kind of balked at that. But I'm like, no, well, that happens here though. People will send me stuff all the time, thinking they're helping.
Yeah.
And I don't need it. And I'm like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So I can believe that. Now, whether that's what actually happened or not, I don't know. But that's the kind of guy I want working for me.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that's going to do anything he can to be successful. That's what I want.
He did not want any blowback on Michigan, so he fell on the proverbial sword.
Yeah. Dude just went to the national championship game to watch from the upper deck or whatever. Like, he just was there. He just wanted to go see him play and win. Like, just completely cared about Michigan football. Now, I mean, I could say there's a flaw in him because he likes Michigan football, and not a better team like Tennessee or something like that.
Good old Rocky Top.
Yeah. All right. It's Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Those rates have come down. A lot of people are moving those properties, and you might got to make sure that you have the financing in place. If you've been thinking about buying a home, first-time home buyer, all those things, they can help. They get you in the right program. Heather Phillips, you can work with her directly. 1300 MacArthur Street, online, newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317.
Good morning, Manchester. This is Steve with Steve Jernigan Realty. We're proud to be your local real estate experts. When it comes to real estate, experience and communication.
All right. When are we going to have the new ribbon cutting? The new Steve Jernigan Realty. I'm looking forward to having that. It's a nice place over there.
I know. I hadn't seen.
You haven't been in there.
I hadn't been in there.
What about Dolphin City, that Florida deputy help bill? What's that? Is that the one we were talking about last week?
Yeah. Gerald. You don't question Gerald.
Gerald told me. Well, the end of that story, I kind of believed him. Like, he had me sold. I sometimes watch this other morning show to see what they're doing.
What morning show?
Froggy 98. Just to kind of see what they're talking about over there and their kind of segments that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are ours better?
Ours is better. Yeah. I do steal some ideas from their social media, though. They got some good stuff over there.
Coming up this week on Church Day Thursday, American Airlines traveler freaks out as she is kicked off the plane for playing videos on a loudspeaker.
No. Nobody wants to hear your videos. Sometimes I turn my videos down and just look at the captions.
This is, they asked, the second time they asked her, she said, quote, I played the video for 30 effing seconds at 50% sound, and that's the effing reason you're kicking me off? How inconsiderate. Put some freaking earbuds in or
don't play your videos.
You know what I do? If I don't have my earbuds
And I need to hear this.
and I put it right up to my ear, I don't want to inconvenience anybody else around me to the point where I'll just be like this trying to watch
I don't know. I heard you cut line, so you don't inconvenience anybody.
Want to change the channel? Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Out in the countryside. Oh, yeah. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive. Welcome back. Glad to have you with us. Final little bit of the show today. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
It's been a good show. You have successfully ran out the clock pretty good today.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect. I've got 3 Monday Menagerie stories. We should have sound clips of like some goats bad and cows mooing right here.
I probably have some goats because we have the old swap and chop sound effects in here. Yeah, so there are
Monday
goats.
Menagerie.
There are goats. Also chickens. I have
All
chickens.
right. Bantam Chuck. Bantam Chuck chickens.
I forgot about that.
Bantam
Chuck. Wish I could find that clip.
This happened in Las Vegas. A tourist stole and tortured a flamingo at an iconic Las Vegas Strip hotel.
Why are we torturing animals?
This guy
We had the one last week where the guy tortured the wolf.
The wolf. That was disgusting. I don't like bothering animals. This guy is from Canada. He's facing charges after being accused of stealing a flamingo from the Flamingo Hotel in Las Vegas and taking the bird back to his room and injuring it. Mitchell Fairbairn, age 33, from Ontario, faces 4 counts of felony animal abuse, according to court records. On Tuesday, March 3rd, the PD received a call from the hotel about a man who broke into the property's flamingo habitat and injured several
he
birds.
went into his house.
Mm-hmm. Authorities reviewed the surveillance footage in which they said that they saw Fairbairn entering the bird habitat around 5 a.m. and grabbing a bird named Peachy. Fairbairn reportedly injured other animals in the process, including pinning down a second bird and not letting it escape. Then the video showed Fairbairn returning to a hotel room with the animal.
His name Richard. So
he ain't got no shirt on. There's got a photo of him here in the elevator just holding this flamingo, and the flamingo looks pitiful.
Can you imagine? Somebody just came up in your house and took off with you?
Listen, he allegedly admitted to the police that he trespassed into the bird habitat after he saw a flamingo in distress, adding that he popped the bird's wing back into place. He stated he knows that popping the wing into its place is a common practice for those birds such as ducks. He had a knowledge of this because he was a farm boy, end quote.
Uh-huh. Was he now?
On the phone, the guy's phone, they found videos and several photos with the animal, including him torturing it.
Did the animal survive or no?
It says injured.
Well, hopefully he's okay. Probably pretty skittish around people now. Like, who looks at a flamingo and is like, oh,
I'm going to hurt that. I'm going to
bird.
hurt that pink bird. There's nothing more unassuming than a flamingo.
They just stand there.
On their one little pink leg.
Yeah.
That's not even one you got to worry about pooping on your car, really.
No, they just stand there. You don't hear a lot of stories of flamingo attacks.
Right? And they're so gangly and like...
Yeah, they don't look like they would harm anything.
Grab something with some talons, buddy.
Yeah. Get a hold of an eagle.
Okay, so 20 camels were booted from a pageant, a camel pageant? Actual Sally the Camel pageant. Camels. Hang on, I'm stalling.
I
Slow.
was like, what? We hear you.
Yeah, fragile's a good word to describe a flamingo.
I mean, they look fragile.
Just a delicate. Daggone it, I can't get this to load. Hang on. Try again. Here we go. A camel beauty pageant in Oman is facing a scandal after 20 of its competitors were disqualified for receiving enhancements. They were injecting these camels' humps to make them look more full.
Silicone.
20 camels were disqualified from the beauty pageant. Quote, "We are keen to halt all acts of tampering and deception. These camels received cosmetic enhancements."
People will cheat at anything.
They had hyaluronic acid injections into their lips, dermal fillers and silicone around their noses, Botox to soften their faces, and silicone wax to inflate their humps. That's got to be animal cruelty.
Right?
Stop. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
It's got to be. I mean, I don't know what kind of pain that may or may not cause a camel to inject silicone into the humps. Isn't that where they store water? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, but now I can't remember if that's an old wives' tale or not.
I can't either.
While you look that up, I'm going to move on to my third and final Monday Menagerie story.
I got it already pulled up.
Oh.
They store 80 pounds of fat, not water.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But that provides energy and sustenance when food is scarce in the harsh desert environments. So they store food up there.
All right, this next Monday Menagerie happened in Ohio. An Ohio man says he was shocked when he was cited for feeding stray cats behind a building he owns during a recent stretch.
Just turn that off real fast. I can call off the radio show for playing her videos too loud.
Please kick me off. Scott Drummond bought the building a couple years ago. He said many feral cats live in the alley behind the property. Feral cats back there. He said at any given time, a dozen cats are back there. He said those cats go through summer, some die off, and by winter, it's down to 12. I guess during spring, he says it rises, and there could be
real active.
It could be as many as 3 dozen cats back there. He said, but in the winter, it dies off, and the cycle starts all over. He said he began feeding the cats and providing shelter during the winter weather. He said the situation escalated mid-January when he arrived at the building and found cat feces scattered across the back of the property. He said, well, somebody doesn't like this. I get it. He added that 5 gallons of cat waste had been dumped on his property.
Oh.
When he got the report, when he went to report it, the officers learned that he had been feeding those cats back there. They asked why. They asked why someone would dump cat waste on my property. And I said, well, it's probably in opposition to my feeding the cats. Well, the cops went nuts. You're feeding the cats. Oh my God, you can't do that. That's against a village ordinance. They came out immediately and wrote him up. They gave him a $100 fine. He received the minor misdemeanor citation and appeared before a judge. Judge was surprised, as I was, that you can't feed cats, he said. He said they were going to starve or freeze or dehydrate. I just put a little food out there for them and something to keep them warm. Anywho, I just think that's, I don't know.
Well, they're going to keep coming back.
They are going to keep coming back, but I can't let something start. I just cannot.
This is why I don't believe that we'll go the rest of our lives without having an animal. Holly's going to bring one home.
I'm not.
She's going to be like, this kitty cat was on
You're the
side of
one
room.
who called and had found a cat that you wanted to bring home.
Well, it looked just like my old cat. Just like him.
I was like,
But I didn't.
absolutely not. I will. My time as a pet owner it has come to end soon. I got one more left, and when he's gone, that's the end of it.
Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage, here until 8:30.
Hey, it's Heather with New Haven Mortgage, and you're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Now, another update from
Good, Holly, you made it. Mercantile Cafe, they're closed today, but Golden Hour Coffee Bar's open 5:30 to 2. Here, go by and try them out. Let's wrap it up for us today. You know, have a good old day now, Holly. Come by.
Have a good old day.